welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 12, which means it's the last episode of the season, and... Is it bad that I'm kind of glad that this one's ending? I mean, like, this was only 12 episodes, right? There's not gonna be another one next week. I mean, if there is another one, I'll watch it, but... Yeah, like, I hate to say this, but I'm kind of glad this is ending, because, like, the previous episodes... I mean, we started off pretty hype, but we've just gotten dumber and dumber and dumber as time has gone on, and the story's become less coherent, which is a absolute fucking masterclass, because, we all know how coherent One Punch Man's story was in the first place. Like, we have a protagonist who has barely done anything, and unlike, you know, season 1 where he was, you know, all over the place, and Saitama has done fucking nothing, we have a pseudo replacement protagonist who is really an antagonist whose motivation makes no goddamn sense, and basically all the heroes are dicks, but we kind of knew that one already, so we're just kind of treading water on this one. Like, people have told me, like, oh yeah, no, this season is all basically, like, the equivalent of filler, and honestly, I believe you. But let's see where they ended off, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh yeah, Bang's gonna beat his ass, right? Just start right off on that. Yeah. Dude, like... The way they set this up, with him being him being able to wipe out like anyone lower than like a mid S rank, but then going against like upper S ranks and getting his butt kicked. Like, he's supposed to be like a shonen protagonist, but evil. But the thing is, though, if Goku was evil, we'd all think Goku would be an incredibly lame fucking villain. Because he'd just be getting his ass beat like this. There's no intimidation factor. You're just like, oh no, he's a fucking tard. And he's getting his ass beat for being an idiot, like he should too. Maybe it's because you've been trying to kill his friends. You know, maybe that's the reason he's going at you so goddamn hard. Pocket sand! Who do you know that runs on all fours? Like... Like, if this was a protagonist getting his ass beat by villains, like, straight-up villains, like, we'd be cheering for Garo, you know, if Garo was a hero. We'd be like, yeah, go Garo, we believe in you, I'll give you my energy. But, like, no, now it's like, good. Smack his bitch ass up. Beat his dick off. Like, tear his dick off and use it as a blunt instrument to beat him to death with. Why do you even want Garo? Garo can't beat anyone who's stronger than mid S rank. Jesus. Local man fucking dies. Man, their parents really had a theme going on. Naming their firstborn son Bomb, and their secondborn son Bang. You know? Like, they had a theme going on. I wonder what their names were. You've been replaced with Chiranko. Wow. Garo. Is this his reasoning for wanting to be a monster? Because this is the dumbest shit ever. This is just how kids play. He's not even being malicious about it. It's like, oh, you don't like us roughhousing? Well, you like the monsters, then you can be the monster then. He's not even being a dick about it. If anything, it was like Garo just has anger issues and is just being a dick. Yeah, these kids are correct. Garu's just a fucking bitch-ass kid with anger issues. Like, yeah, he's not incorrect. You don't always, like, no. He did not have to play the monster. The other kid was playing the monster first, and Garo stepped in his behalf. Fuck you. Kids take turns when they do that, you stupid shit. And of course the most popular kid is going to get first dibs, always. Okay, now it's escalating into bullying, but turning this into beating people half to death is wrong. This is dumb. In the modern day, that doesn't happen. Everyone stays away from the loner kid because they're scared of him. So he took children dicking around, escalated it, and then when these children who were already bullies, CG Cherry, and then when these children who were already bullies, like, escalated it further, because that's what children do, instead of doing the intelligent thing, he decided he would grow up to beat people half to death for shit that these kids probably do not remember doing. Oh my god, I have never seen such a fucking poor motivation. I was bullied as a child and didn't handle it correctly. Wah! Like, fuck off. There's two ways to handle bullying when you're a kid. Report them, or beat the shit out of them so hard they don't do it again. Garo seems like he didn't do either of them. I mean, he does. Bang. Bang, don't do the dumb thing. Don't do the dumb thing, Bang. Oh, hey. It's the stupid CG centipede again. Did he kill it? I don't think he killed it. Nah. Okay, something that big. Something that big. No, like, that's some Jormungandr shit. Wow, it's almost as if Genos is the big jobber. Oh, God. Jesus. Just shut up and let the jobber do it. Seriously, like, Garo is a petulant child in an adult's body who is upset about shit that does not matter at all, and he doesn't even take it far enough to make him a viable threat. He's a toothless villain with toothless motivations. He's a petulant baby child, that's all he is. And she'd probably just launch him into space, yeah. Gun. Alright, gun defeats everything, okay. Oh, people taking King seriously is the hypest shit. Holy Christ. Ugh. So is Blast Bang's dad or something? Is that what that is? Wow, it's almost as if Genos is absolutely goddamn worthless again. I mean, all you gotta do is just once again we're back to Dragon Ball. Just wait for Goku. Or Saitama in this example. Just survive until Goku gets there. Or they could just pull some bullshit combo move out of their asses and just kill him immediately. Wow, these villains, this league of villains, this league of monsters, really, they don't really do their homework, do they? Like, wow, there's a second old man that looks very similar to Bang. Certainly this won't change the scenario whatsoever, you know? Please just kill that abomination of bad CG, please. Like, can we stop looking at it? Just break it down into fucking polygons. So it's either going to explode or it's going to be weak enough that Genos can finally kill it. There you go, boom. Wow. League of Monsters. Top tier homework. Okay. And it just puts another face in its old face. Alright, back to waiting for Goku then. Back to waiting for Goku, there we go. Genos has almost died enough times that I think if he actually dies, he's got enough stamps to just get a free calzone from the devil. You know, like... Genos' middle name is Jobba. It's like those really bad raids in WoW, you know, like, well, not really bad raids, not really bad bosses in WoW, where it was like, you're not even really trying to kill the boss, you're trying to keep it annoyed enough that eventually just a super strong NPC just comes in and kills it for you. Like the final boss of Cataclysm. Where it's just, nah, you just keeping Deathwing busy while Thrall and the Aspects put the charge of Dragon Soul to shoot a big death laser at it. So which face is the real face? Like, is the face that comes out of the other face, is that the real face, or is the big mouth? Like, which one's the real one? You know, like, are they both function? Oh, there he goes again. Okay, that looks really cool. It looked really dumb when he just put himself back together like a fucking Bionicle, but nah. That was stupid hype. No, so now all Genos has to do is just, I mean, Genos, you run on nukes. Yeah, there it is. That's one way to get around the exoskeleton, isn't it? Just blow it up from the inside. Molt from that shit. I see a butt. Surprisingly unmelted. Remember when he fought the Sea King and he just got melted down to the point where you could see, like, his brain essentially through his head? Wow, Genos. Once again, you can't do anything. Like, it's really getting to the point where it's getting kind of silly now, you know? I mean, like, I get the whole thing. It's like it's a shonen parody kind of thing. So, you know, you gotta kind of wait for the Goku. But I mean, even Krillin got like a couple of wins. Not many, but he got a couple. Ten Shinhan got like half of a win. You know, that one time where he pissed off Cell for like 5 minutes and almost died. You know? No, like, it's kind of getting old now, you know. And I think, like, I didn't mind it as much. Ow! In the first season, because you had these moments where the heroes would have their little moments of being kick-ass, right? And like, if it was like a big boss, they of course they wouldn't be able to beat it. No, because no, big boss is for Saitama. But Oh my god, okay. How dumb is this gonna go? How dumb is this gonna get? I mean, I appreciate that King's actually doing some hero stuff, and like this is actually a really good thing. But you know what would have made this better? If Saitama and King had been actually doing something other than just sitting on their ass playing video games and jacking each other off for the last fucking 5+ episodes. The King engine! Oh, the King engine is the dumbest shit. I love it. And here we go. The one singular punch that has been thrown. I know they called the series One Punch Man. You know? Like I know that's the name of the show, but you know, could Saitama maybe throw like more than one punch per season? You know, like I'm not saying like punch the same guy multiple times, but you know, punch more than one thing a single time. You know? Like Christ. Like I'm trying to think of like on-screen punches that Saitama has done, and I cannot think of one. Because all the rest, like all of them, are either like off screen, like Saitama just like flicking something. Ugh. A penis. I love how King is just like, no, he's such a bad role model. No, stop. Cease. The thing is, Genos isn't even a hero either. Like, Saitama became the hero for selfish reasons, right? Saitama became the hero for selfish reasons, and so did Genos. Like, a hero, by definition, is someone who selflessly defends others and puts themselves in harm's way so that others do not have to, you know? Like, a fireman is technically a hero, especially if it's a volunteer fireman. Saitama is a hero because it was this or suicide. And and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm a hero for fun. And then it became, I'm looking for someone who I can punch more than once. Like, Genos, it's this evil cyborg killed my village, so I became a cyborg so I could murder the shit out of it. That's not a hero. Like, King, I think you're barking up the wrong tree with this hero shit, my dude. Jeez. But... So yeah, so that's end of season 2, I assume. I'm not... I'm not impressed. I'm really not, like... What happened? Like, what actually happened this season? Like, of consequence. Hang on, let's get this doing. Oh boy. Eh. Season 3, keep an eye out, everybody. Oh boy. There better be a fucking season 3. They leave enough on that. Okay, so events of this season. Saitama met Fubuki. Fubuki showed up for maybe 2 episodes, and then she left, and we never saw her again. Saitama met King, the #1 hero who has the opposite problem, where he has all the fame and all the recognition as a hero, but he's got none of the strength. So Saitama, of course, in him sees a kindred spirit. They start hanging out. They become best friends. Okay. And that caps off with Saitama accidentally impressing the ideals of a hero onto King, purely from the point that Saitama's a really bad hero. Like, really, really bad, and he's got, like, absolutely no inclination to improve as a person. Because, I mean, like, improving as a person is what got him in the, like, this sense of malaise that just punctuates his life. But then again, he kind of was in that beforehand, but there you go. So Saitama inspires someone without power to become a hero, to be a hero by accident. Genos gets some upgrades, jobs. We learn about monster cells and the League of Monsters. But like we have, and really nothing happens. They riot in the city and then they just go home. Orochi is a bland and really uninteresting looking villain. Like he looks dumb, he looks so fucking generic. Like the only thing of like actual seeming consequence that that actually got a proper payoff is probably Garo. But it's not a good payoff. Like Garo is probably one of the weakest characters I've seen in an anime for the longest time. Like, his motivation, I got bullied as a kid, I escalated it, and then I bitched out. Like, we were playing Heroes, and the popular kid who was a bully bullied me into always being the monster and never let me win because I was the monster. When I practically volunteered for the monster position by interrupting the bully and showing that I care, which makes the bully latch onto me. But this also happened when they were really small, I'm assuming maybe 8 years old, just based on size. So these people have all grown up by now, and Tatsu probably does not even fucking remember Garo. So the people who put him down do not even remember what was going on, and most people would not. I don't remember what my fucking school bully was when I was 8. No, I don't. I remember cracking him in the throat. Fuck if I remember any of that. Like, judging by the shadow figures, Garo doesn't even remember what they look like. So, most people would be like, oh yeah, no, I was a school bully and I handled it poorly. Oh well. Like, he took something that, like, happens to just about every kid that the local bully deems to be weird or cares too much, and turned it into a motivation to be a villain. And yeah, he's right in that most heroes are actual fucking dirtbags, but I mean, there's a reason the saying goes, don't meet your heroes. Because, I mean, yeah, a lot of people are just dirtbags. That's just how humanity do. They give people enough power and they will be just dirtbags with it. Like, I mean, Garo, like, I feel like they're trying to get him to be a pseudo-protagonist. Like, as a kind of a stand-in for Saitama. Like, this season wasn't about Saitama, it was about Garo. But thing is, Garo is a villain. His motivations are like, his goals are actively evil. His goal is to help the monsters win one. Well, essentially, like, paraphrasing, of course. And we know what happens when the monsters win. People die. So we can't root for his cause, we can't sympathize with his motivations because, yeah, like, it's something everyone goes through, but he also handled it in a way that is so childish that I cannot imagine anybody over the age of 8 going like, yeah, go for it, Garo, I believe in you, you're right, you're fully vindicated. Like, no, anybody above the age of 10 is like, yeah, no, kids are bullies, kids are dicks. Who cares? That's what kids do. They imitate what they see on shit. They imitate what they see on TV, and they be fucking pricks about shit. That's just how it do. Like, I did see one comment that was like, and bear in mind, like, I haven't done a React series on the first season because I watched it on my own time because I really wasn't doing anime reacts at the time. But, like, in season 1, people complained that Saitama was doing all the fights and just going, like, bang, 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 bang. Everyone complained about that, but now there's, like, no Saitama fights and focusing on everybody else, and you're complaining. I'm like, but here's the thing. Season 1, I liked that Saitama had the majority of the fights. It made when, like, Moomin Rider got a fight, or when Puri Puri Prisoner got a fight, or when Bang got a fight, or when Metal Bat got a fight, when Atomic Samurai got a fight. Like, when all of these side characters got a fight, and there was no Saitama around to trivialize it, it made it special. It made those fights special, and it made them stand out. Like the top S rankers versus the big goo man outside of Boros' spaceship. Like, I will never forget that fight because it stood out, because it was different than all the other fights that were going on at the time, because all the other fights going on at the time were Saitama going through and breathing lightly on people. This season, though, like, honestly, other than, like, maybe Metal Bat and yeah, that's it. Other than Metal Bat's fight with the centipedes, I cannot, off the top of my head, like, list off any of the fights that happened this season. Because that's all it is. It's like, someone jobs, they get their ass beat, then the story just continues. Like, there was no sense of conclusion, there was no sense of victory, there was no sense of like, hey, yeah, the good guys win, or oh no, the bad guys won, how will the heroes recover from this, oh geez, Rick, oh no. Like, it felt toothless this season, honestly. It was meandering, and I feel like it didn't really know where it was going. Like, it feels to me like this entire season feels to me what back in the day, like, when a Naruto filler episode came out felt like, you know? Like, you know, like, back in the day, like, when, like, Naruto, like, they would just hit a point where Kishimoto, I don't know, took a fucking month or 2 off, so there was no manga, so they would cut off in the middle of, like, this really, like, important thing. Like, remember, like, when the Sasuke retrieval arc was, like, interrupted for, like, fucking 3 months with non-stop filler that had absolutely fucking nothing to do with Sasuke retrieval arc? I remember that. Remember how empty that is? Remember how you don't actually remember what happened in those episodes, and some of you probably actually forgot that those episodes existed? Yeah, that's what this season felt like. It felt like a filler episode, like, that is interrupting the actual interesting shit going on. Like, the first, like I said, what was it, like 2-3 episodes? Like, they had me in there. I was like, yeah, we're good. Oh man, I don't know why everybody's already throwing shit at this. This is hype and shit. I mean, yeah, the animation's not super great, not like it's compared to the original season, but yeah, it's the story's still good. And then that hard cutoff to, hey, here's a bullshit martial arts arc that goes nowhere and has no bearing on anything, and we're gonna follow it for ages, and it's going to be wrapped up with so many different fucking plot threads that it feels like a schizophrenic monkey with Parkinson's is just whapping this out on a typewriter. Like, and then you get to, like, the monster shit going, it's just so aimless, and it just does not do, it just does not, there. It's really all I got on that one, just there. Yeah. That's really all I got. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I'd have to give this a solid filler out of 10, honestly, this season. And I hope season 3 comes out. I hope that, like, the reason why this one was so fillery was because season 3 is basically already guaranteed. And I hope when season 3 comes out that, like, I don't know how much of this is stuff that is poorly adapted and how much of this is, like, the original thing, like, just ate massive shit. Like, one just took his fucking brain death pills between issues. And yeah, honestly, it could even be that. It could just be that one only had like one good story in it, and it was season 1 of One Punch Man. Because I don't like Mob Psycho 100 for similar reasons to this. It's generic. I don't like the hero, and just boring. It's just dull. And bear in mind, like, this is my personal opinion. Like, if you like this season and you like Mob Psycho 100, then I go for it. But I watched the first 4 episodes of Mob Psycho 100, and I thought it was dull and lame and generic, and I didn't care for it, and I'm not going back to it. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think down there in the comments, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, or you want to bring up something specific, or maybe like this, if you've read the original and there's something that was lost in adaptation that you want to impress on me, like, no, Nozz, One Punch Man is still good, I swear. Because, I mean, I've seen some panels from, like, way later in the thing, like when Saitama fights Tatsumaki, and that looks hype as shit, even though it's in fucking crayon drawings. And I'm hoping we get to that. We get to stuff like that soon. I hope that's not just coolness in a vacuum. Yeah. Hey, everybody, that's really all I got to say about this season. I know it's a big downer, but I don't know. That's really all I got on that one. But yeah, that's One Punch Man. So yeah, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, and you know, because you know, I sometimes I say the F words, and YouTube don't like that. So if you could tell your friends manually, I would appreciate that bigly. And if you really want to support the channel monetarily, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on my end card. And if you do that, you get access to special patrons-only Discord channel, which is on the open Discord server, which is linked down in the description as well. And in the private patron channel, oh boy, private patron channel, English is a language I speak. You can recommend things to be Let's Played, Let's Watched, live streamed, whatever. And also we have our special patrons-only movie night that we do once every month. We usually do it on the second week of every month, usually towards the weekend. And we just kind of hang out in Discord, hang out in Rabbit, and yeah, play some video games and play some oh god, I'm actually really hungry. I think that's what's messing with me right now. Yeah, we play some video games. We watch some anime, watch a movie maybe. I don't know, just kind of hang out and just consume media products until people stop showing up, and that usually just takes the whole day, and it's a lot of fun. So you can just drop in, drop out as you want. Yeah, as always, everybody, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly, we'll become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you around.